Yeah,
All right. Okay, Hunter, how are you today? You're good. Okay. So I have some exciting news to share with you. First of all, you know how we've been kind of monitoring your progress in your classes and making sure that you're doing what you need to be successful. And one of the things you've been struggling with is getting your assignments turned in. And you have turned in 2 of your assignments, which has pulled you up, your average up to practically passing. So, like, that's exciting, Hunter. So you went from, remember that assignment, the 2-tone paragraph and the alchemist assignment, both of which you hadn't turned in, and you turned them in. So tell me what happened.
Well, I gave the 2-tone paragraph to Miss Johnson. She said she would enter it in, because she's in there, so she could enter it in for me.
Oh.
And then the alchemist number 1, she, before progress reports, she hadn't put it in, and she forgot to put it in. So that's why the 0 was still there come progress report.
So was it late to begin with, or they just forgot to?
Yeah, it was late.
Okay, but...
It was like a couple days late.
Okay, so nothing too bad.
No.
Okay. All right, so how are you feeling about this?
I'm good.
Yeah? Do you feel like you're making progress? Yeah? You're going to get through this class, Hunter. I'm really excited about this. Okay, so remind me, what was your overall goal that we've been working towards?
Studying more.
Studying more? Mm-hmm. And when we were looking at the graph from English 1, tell me the specific goal that you created.
Score higher on quizzes and tests.
You got it. You got it. So you had told me specifically that you wanted to increase your pass rate on your majors, which are your tests, by at least 20%. Because in the first progress report period from your English class last semester, you were at a 0. You hadn't passed that first test. Okay? So you're definitely doing what you need to keep moving. All right, so what have you been doing to help work towards this goal? Tell me some of the study habits that you've been working on.
Basically just like my normal study routine, just like minus like my phone and like TV. Just like put away my phone like up in my room, so like I'm not tempted to like, even if it's in the kitchen, like if I have it on the counter, I'm still gonna be like tempted to go get it. So like I put it upstairs, so like I'm not tempted or not really want to go upstairs to go get it.
So it sounds like you found a way to kind of block it from your sight, and that really helps?
Yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful. So you're finding ways to cope with that temptation. Wonderful. Excellent. Okay, another thing that you told me in our last session that you struggled with was finding a quiet place to study. Have you worked on that?
I've been trying to. It's not been successful.
No?
Because my brother's been sick, so every time he gets medicine, he just screams.
Oh, okay. Well, that would definitely be hard. And then, has it been hard to has it been easy or hard for you? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being absolutely easy, 1 being absolutely not easy, where is it falling on being able to discipline yourself to sit down to study?
Probably like a 4.
So you're kind of in the middle. Okay. And where are you at with reviewing your notes from the last class before you go into the next class to kind of, repeat that information so you can be prepared for class?
Maybe like another 1 to 10 scale.
Like, yeah. How about 1 to 10? Absolutely. 10 being absolutely, you're definitely reviewing your notes each day.
Probably like a 6.
About a 6, okay. Good. Excellent. Awesome. Okay, so let's pull out that agenda that we created. Okay, let's see here. All right. So we have looked at some of these dates, and let's see where we're at. Okay. So bring in late assignments, which you have done. I am so proud of you. So that tells me you're using your agenda because you turned them in. Excellent. Looks like you are working on following your teacher directions. And let's see bring in assignments. So you must have, did you tell me a little bit more about that?
I just wrote it in a couple of times because I kept forgetting, like every day, just to bring them in.
Okay. So let's go ahead and write today's date in on this one. Today is the, did you say the 9th?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, and you're in curriculum assistance right now. Has she told you if you have any homework?
No.
Okay.
We never really have homework in that class.
Okay, so when you go back to class, we'll leave that open just in case that changes, and then you have that open for English. So just make sure you fill this in by the end of the day because we'll be checking in again, okay? All right, so you can go ahead and close your agenda up. I'm glad to see you're using it, and that it helped you remember to bring in those assignments that were late. Okay, so now we're going to have 2 activities. You're going to choose which activity you would like to do. We have one activity which is creating a home schedule, kind of looking at the time periods in the evening and seeing what time would be best for studying for you. And then the other activity is a worksheet where we look at what is most important and what you can kind of put on the back burner and not worry so much about the stuff that kind of gets in your way, but focus on the stuff that's most important. Which one would you like to do?
The home schedule.
Okay, all right. So I've gone ahead and created a template for you, and what it is, it's looking at the school week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So what I want you to do is fill in the squares with, like, what activities are you doing Sunday morning? So if you know...
Well, I'm not up until 11:30, so...
So what I'd like you to do then is color all the way until 11:30 with, I don't know, pick a color. And then we'll just write in one box, and that will cover the whole time.
Where do you think to go?
Right there. See the bucket? See that bucket? First, highlight the boxes. Oops. We don't want it to be yellow because we want it to be different than... That's okay.
I've already here.
So just go like that. Maybe pick blue. Okay. And then what you can do is you can actually highlight all the way down to 11:30 like that, and then do that. And then right in the box, sleep. The top box, yep. And type in sleep. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. And then go down to the next one. So now, as we're going into the afternoon, what do you typically do on a Sunday?
Wake up. Take a shower.
Okay. And then go down to like 12:30. I actually should have made that PM, but that's okay. So now, as you look at the afternoon on a Sunday, are you playing outside? Are you participating in Young Life? I know that's important to you.
That's not on Sundays. But if I wake up in time, like say if I wake up in like the 8:39 range, I go to church.
Okay. So now, fill in the afternoon, and when is a good time that you could focus on your schoolwork?
Probably like maybe 4:35.
Okay. So why don't you highlight and like pick a color? Maybe green could be homework. Okay. Do you want red to be homework, or I would first put your cursor in the box that you want to be your homework time. So what is a good time that you know is best for you? Nothing else will conflict, that you really can focus on your study habits for your English class. So you know from at 4:30 for how long would you need? Do you want to color those in? Do you need about an hour? Do you need an hour and a half? Do you need 2 hours?
Probably like an hour.
Okay, so I would color in 2 boxes. Okay. That's an hour and a half.
Oh.
Would you say? Yeah.
Is it?
Well, no, that is an hour. You're right, Hunter, you're right. Sorry. Okay, so then right in there, like, what you would want to title that, studying or English or homework. Perfect.
Oh,
Excellent.
wait.
Awesome. Okay, so as we're creating this, so this time, let's go ahead and, what would you want to call this time in the afternoon?
Just like,
That like your free time?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead and type that in. Okay, so you know Sunday from 4:30 to 5:30, that is your schoolwork time. And then free time can include your phone time, because I know you've told me that that's something you really enjoy doing. Okay, so now let's look at Monday. Monday school starts at, 7:15, 7:30. So we'll go all the way until 3 o'clock, and let's just mark that off as school. All right, and if you'll go ahead and write there.
During school.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's look at the evenings. That's what's most important about creating a home schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What do your evenings look like, and when do you think it's best? Like, what are you doing? So now that I've kind of helped you understand how to use Excel and create the colors and the times, I'm going to let you fill in the rest. So it looks like 4:30 to 5:30 on Monday and Sunday are good times for homework.
Yeah, because I've got Young Life from 6:30 to 9
Oh, okay.
on Mondays and Thursday.
Go ahead and write Young Life in there so we can remember when you have that. Good job. Awesome. Okay. And go ahead and do Tuesday. When is the best time for your studying on Tuesdays? And this is Wednesday. Okay, so what about Thursday?
Running out of colors here.
It's okay. All right, and is Thursday another Young Life day?
Yeah.
Okay. pretty good at making sure you get to Young Life each week.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I had to miss campaigners, which was on Monday last week because I was sick and I was out of school.
Are you feeling better?
Oh yeah.
Good.
But I got a cough coming back slightly.
Oh, okay.
I got it to
Sure.
it's gonna hurt my neck.
Okay. Okay, so this is Friday. I'm not sure how much studying you do on Friday, so you tell me.
That's
Okay.
basically what I do.
And then on Saturdays, what do your Saturdays look like?
Like, do you want me to tell you or?
Yeah, tell me, and then we'll.
So basically, same thing like Sunday, but I do a lot more. Like I go out with like friends and stuff, and like go play basketball or go out to like dinner with them, and like hang out with them.
So would you say Saturday's more like a free day, not really
Yeah, like
focusing on
real
schoolwork?
free day, like not even.
Okay, so why don't you just go to the very top of Saturday and block it all off until about this point with a color and then just title it free time. We deserve to have one day a break, right?
To wear. Like,
That's good. That's good. Mm-hmm.
messed up. Highlight all of them.
There you go. Just title it. Awesome. Free day. I like that. Okay, so when we scroll down, we know we've got school for the majority of the day, Monday through Friday. But when you look at your evenings, it looks to me like you're pretty consistent with when you prefer to study. 4:30 to 5:30, so you can have the rest of your evening. And then you have your studying later in the evening when it's not a Young Life day, but then earlier when it is a Young Life day. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So when you see this on this document, what does it make you feel? Does it make you feel like this is doable?
Yeah, this is really doable.
Yeah, and are you currently sticking to this? Be honest with me.
Oh, 65% yes.
65%. Okay. So by having it on, I'm going to print this off for you and in color and everything. And I want you to find a place in your house, like we're somewhere that you might look at things, post things so you don't forget stuff.
My door.
Your door. Okay. Post it on your door.
Tape it on my door or something.
Yes, exactly. That's perfect. And that way you can remember, okay, it's homework time. I'm going to go and tell me where you put your phone.
In my room.
In your room so you don't see it and it doesn't tempt you. And that way you can focus on your schoolwork and those study habits that we talked about in the last session, okay? All right, so also when you take this home, I'm going to write a note to your mom because we've been working really hard on this and I want her to know how hard you've been working and how your grades have improved and you've been turning in your late assignments. It would be good for her to hear that.
Okay.
And also to
So
see...
you want to like show her the note?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I will have her ask her to sign it and leave some comments because I would like to hear her feedback on what she's seeing too, okay? Because you've been working really hard. You should be patting yourself on the back, okay? All right. Okay, so if magic happened and you woke up tomorrow and studying became easy, what would be different?
My grades.
Your grades would be different. And what would you be doing at home that would make those grades different?
Studying a lot more.
Mm-hmm. So what is a tool that can help you with that?
What do you mean?
What is something that could help keep your mind focused on making sure that you study? your home schedule because you know I've got it posted on my door. It's 4:30. It's time to put my phone up
Or I could
and
set
study.
it, or I could like set it like an alarm that goes off at 4:30.
That's an excellent action step. Perfect. Set that alarm, 4:30, time to study. Perfect. And I'm going to share that with your mom. You came up with that idea. That's great. Good job, Hunter. Okay. What does the perfect study environment look like for you?
Just like somewhere quiet, maybe comfortable.
And you said sometimes it's hard because your brother is home.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 5.
5. Okay. What time does he get home?
Well, he's home before me, so.
Okay, so
He's
you
always-
kind of have to
he's
work
a-
around that.
Yeah, because he's still like his like last year of preschool, so he's still getting home at like 12:30, 1. So like he's
Oh.
home way before I am.
Okay. Does he ever have like a nap time that might be a good time for you?
No, he
No?
just naps whenever.
It sounds like you're just doing your best to work around him. Okay.
It's tough to get him like controlled.
It's the age. All right. Okay, so I have a really cool video I want you to watch because I know, like in our last session, you shared with me how important it is to become a chef and you want to learn more about that profession. So let's go ahead and pull it up real quick. Let me turn the volume up. And hold it on like that.
Dessert. The most amazing, light, exciting chocolate mousse that can be put together in literally minutes. Now, 2 key techniques. The first one is the bain-marie. That's a pan of water with a bowl over it to melt the chocolate. Now, kettle's already boiled. Basically, 1/3 up in the pan. Nothing more than that. And the steam generated from that gentle simmer will help melt the chocolate quickly. Break the chocolate up into small bits. The smaller the bits, the quicker it becomes liquid. And obviously chocolate is the key ingredient to the chocolate mousse, so this is really good quality dark chocolate. Second stage, whipping the cream. Now, the important part here is whipping the cream to a 3/4 stage. If we over whip it, it will split, so be very careful. Double cream in, and it's so easy to whip cream when it's really nice and cold. Tablespoon of ice and sugar, straight in to the cream, and then a balloon whisk. The larger the balloon, the quicker it whips. Now when we whisk things, we whisk it in the shape of a figure of 8. Therefore, it whips a lot quicker. A figure 8. And if you spin the bowl as you whip the cream, you get to release it from the bottom so it whips evenly. Don't be scared to pass the ball around and get 2 or 3 of your guests to get a quick whip as well. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Get into a 3/4 stage now, and it should just sit inside the whisk and start to sort of fall out. Just perfect. 3/4 stage, double cream, done. The chocolate has now melted. Take it off the heat. That's what we're looking for. A really nice, liquid, shiny chocolate. Beautiful.
All right. Tell me what your thoughts are on that video.
I don't know.
You think you could do that?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, because basically it's just household ingredients. Chocolate water, pots, bowls, water.
How do you compare that, what he did in that video compared to the last video we watched on how he made a steak? What do you think's easier? What do you think's harder?
Well, just the whole process was a lot simpler. Just like, it was just a bunch of mixing and just putting stuff in there, not worrying about like with a steak, like how much you're cooking it.